Three, two, one, go.
Has life pulled you in a different direction? Maybe you live in a big city and now it's time for you to move to a small town. Or you lived all your life in a small town and now you get great opportunity to move to a big city. Hi there, my name is Taitu. Welcome to my channel. This channel is all about living abroad, living in Czech Republic. I share my experience and tips and hacks. I hope those will help all of you, including me. Today I decided to talk about where to live in Czech Republic. So if you live in a small town, you would like to move to a big city, or if you are in small town, you would like to move to a big city. So this can be maybe very helpful for you to make a decision, or a good decision, or just to have an insight about each. So I put together 5 benefits of each city and town, and I will start with the big city, because when I moved to Czech Republic, I first was in small town, but just for a few months to learn the language. And then after I applied for university, I went to another small town for maybe some months, and then I decided to move to the capital city because there I had many of my friends, and if you live abroad, you know that your friends are like your family, because you don't have your family with you. Being close to someone like your friend can be really helpful, can be big support. So I moved to Prague, and I lived there for several years until when I got married and I decided to move out of Prague and live in a much smaller town, but not very far from Prague. So today I have put a few benefits. I have my laptop here so that I will not be all over the place. So I will read some of the benefits for you. First on the list is career opportunities, and this one I truly believe from my experience, because when I finished my degree and then I applied for a job, I really got an opportunity for me to improve my English, to learn about different culture, because I came to contact with so many people from different countries. It was really a great opportunity to have I had a really great experience. And then that's really one of the benefits of being in a big city, because big cities are most of the times the hub for economic activities, and you have access to broad job markets. You have businesses, the life is really more active there. You have companies, especially in Czech Republic, like for the last 20 years, many big corporations, they decided to live here, to be here, to operate here. So they have really great job opportunity for if you are looking for a job. My second point is cultural diversity. Like I mentioned before, I believe if I really was in a small town, the opportunity I got to meet so many people, so many cultures, I will not really have it, because now I live in a small town and I really can see the difference between big city and small town. So when you live in a big city, you get really great opportunity to meet many people from different countries, different culture, to have different perspective about the world, about people. It's really great to live in big city for those kind of opportunities. My third point is education and learning opportunities. Absolutely true. The example I will give is like international schools. I don't know about other big cities because I haven't lived in there, but I know about, for example, Prague. I know Prague offer really, they have really great international schools, English schools, French schools, German, where even for kids, for adults, you have great universities which they have the whole subject or the whole branch in English, which for sure if you live in a small town in Czech Republic you will not have. My fourth point will be really access to services. For example, for us, when one of our daughter was sick, we had to go to see a specialist, and they really had to send us to Prague, because here they didn't have, because big city they are most of the time equipped with other services that you will not find in small cities like healthcare or big shopping malls or banks. I also included the embassy, because as a foreigner, embassy is really needed. You need to get to some embassy at some point, yours or somewhere. In the big cities you have really this opportunity to have those embassies there, and you have great opportunity really to get a wide range of services, and my last point of benefit is entertainment and recreation. Big cities offer a plethora of entertainment options, including theater, museum, art gallery, music venue, and sport events. That is so true. When I lived in Prague, I really enjoy entertainment side of living in a big city. There is always something, you have a nice place to have fun, you have sports event, concert, so that was some of my really benefit of living in a big city. Maybe there are more, maybe less, but if you know some more benefits, you can mention in the comment below. I will read it later on. So to summarize the benefit of living in big city, I have mentioned job opportunities, meaning career opportunities. You have cultural diversity, you have education and learning opportunities, you have access to services that you will not find really in small town, and my last point is entertainment and recreation. If you live in a big city, you really enjoy these benefits. Now I will be talking about the benefit of living in a small town, and I left that at the end because actually I live in a small town and I really appreciate so much all the benefits, because I can compare like living in a small town and living in a big city, like what is really the plus for me and what is the challenges. Today I will not mention the challenges, but I will prepare another topic for that. So I just put again 5 points, like 5 benefits of living in a small town. And the first one will be the sense of community. Small towns often have a strong sense of community where people know and support each other. You can build deeper connection and meaningful relationship with your neighbors and residents, which is so true for me. I lived in a building in Prague for almost 5-6 years. I didn't know any of my neighbors. Until today, I cannot tell you this one was my neighbor, this one was my neighbor. No connection, just greeting and no talking. That is my experience. Someone else's experience might be really different. But when I moved to a small town, like everybody know each other. You go to the mall, everybody greets you. They say, "Oh, I met your husband there. I saw your kid in the school. My son goes to the same activity with your son, so we know you." It's really like I felt so great, because coming from Africa, community is really for us something very, very strong, so knowing that I can have the same here in Czech Republic was kind of a big relief for me. And that was one of the thing I really enjoy when I live in a small town, you know, like I'm so grateful for that, you know. And for example, one day I left my car and the light was on, and one of my neighbor came and rang and said, hi, you have the car is the light is on, you can go to office. So which was for me like really good, you know. That was one of my first benefit of living in a small town. The next one is low cost of living. When I lived to the small town, my friends, the rent we were paying with my husband was like, my friend, they had similar apartment or even smaller, and they were paying double price than what we were paying. So after COVID, things got even worse because the price jumped everywhere. But in a big city, for example, for Prague, the same flat you can have in small town, for example, in my small town, is like almost 10 times the price in Prague. So the price went really, wow, up of, for example, for rent, and if you want to buy apartment or house. So that was really a good something for me, which was really positive, because really the cost of living, the transportation, food, yeah, those was really amazing, you know. If you really are in big city and you see like you want to save some money, I think going out of the big city somewhere smaller will be really great opportunity for you to save. And also I know now, if you work, if you have opportunity to have home office, it's the best, because you don't need to be physically all the time in your office. So you can have the same salary like people in a big city, and you live in a smaller town, which is good. The third on my list is proximity to nature. You know, when my sister came to visit me here, she was like, wow, I can see green everywhere, everywhere here. And she was so thrilled with the nature. And Czech people, they really like nature, they like greens, they like the forest, you know. So you can really be near the nature and you can enjoy. You don't need to travel like 100 kilometers to get to the nature. You just go a little bit far, and yeah, we have for example a great lake. Summer I like to go there with my kids because it's so calming. It's like really the nature, the fresh air, you know. So I really enjoy it. And what I say to myself, I said I'm so happy. When I was single, I did not have kids, I lived in a big cities, and now that I am a mother of three, that's it's really not easy with kids. So I'm so glad we are in a small city. Schools are near, the doctors, everything. Which bring me to my my fourth benefit of living in small town, which is short commuting time. Like really, before, when I visit my friend in Prague, I had to really spend minimum 45 minutes from one point to another one. I have to take metro, tram, and bus, you know. But now, 5 minutes walking or by car, I am with a friend. 10 minutes, I'm in the mall. 1 hour, I visited four shops. So it's, for me, it's great to this time, you know, especially with kids, you know, when everywhere is closed. It's for me, it's save time a lot comparing to when I used to live in Prague. And my last point is strong sense of safety. Czech Republic in general, I feel safe because it's my experience. I see police everywhere. I feel safe. It doesn't mean that they don't have crime. They have crime, but when I moved to the small town, I feel even more safer because one, people know each other. Almost everybody know each other, and because it's not crowded, I had this sense that I'm more safe here, you know, That's my own personal experience. Yours might be different than mine. So to summarize the benefits of living in a small town, I have 5 of them as well. It's like the first one was sense of community, where you know your neighbors, they know you. Um, you have great community really in most of the time in the small towns. Lower cost of living, for example, rent can be much cheaper than in the big cities. Proximity to nature is the next point, and strong sense of safety, and the last one is short commutes to wherever you want. So this is my tips for if you would like to live, to move to a different place. So this might be something beneficial for you. So if you like the video, again, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Bye.